Yo, what's up, Towers? Give me just a second, guys. We're going to give a second to let everybody get filed in. Finish out a couple of these emails. Yo, what's up, Dylan? Yep, we're going to do some free plays. It's a short card today, I guess, in the grand scheme of everything. But, not a lot of college basketball action. Not a ton of NBA. Very short slate of NHL. But I probably spent almost 6 total hours working on this card. And I kept coming back to plays. And I'll be honest with you, I found a nice little slate of them that I like that I've already played, and they're posted and ready to go. What's going on, Tommy? Check your email. I actually just sent you an email about 30 seconds ago. One more day of antibiotics. One more day. Thank God. I don't know what was going on with that, Tommy, because it did the auto update, and like anytime there's ever a loss or anything like that should automatically give you something, I get the website basically sends me a confirmation when it does it with a list of who it did it for. And you were on there, and I checked your account, said you were active, and I don't know if maybe it just did it a few minutes ago and you tried logging in as it was doing it, and maybe it did something, so I just refreshed it. So I don't know if I actually did anything or not, but as long as it's working, that's all that matters. What's going on, Waldo? But anybody that is on tonight's plays, the plays are already posted. They're done. I very rarely ever go live this late. And I thought I was going to go live earlier in the day because when I started working on the card for today, I was like, all right, well, this isn't going to take too terribly long because of how few games there were to go over. But I started looking at them, started circling some games and going over, crossing games off, and I kept reverting back to a handful of them. And before I knew it, hell, 6 hours had passed. So I was like, all right, well, no live show today. And I was like, you know what? I didn't give a free play out, so might as well do it. So I got all the plays posted, emails taken care of, and here we are. All right, Chad, no worries. Chad, I think you're signed up, so you should already get the plays. All right, so we'll give it another. Before we start doing any free plays or anything like that, we'll we'll give it about another 5 minutes. Let people get in here because we're not going to do a long live show because it's getting late, and I'll be honest with you, I'm tired. I'm ready to call it a day. So, but we'll give it another couple of minutes before we start doing any free stuff. If any of you are not subscribed, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. The more subscribers we get, the more beneficial it is for the channel, the more free stuff we can do, the more promos we can do. And to be honest with you, I like giving stuff away. I like doing free stuff. I like doing live shows. But obviously, if we're not getting the subscriber, building the channels and stuff like that, then it's not really worth it for me or anybody else. So make sure you guys do that for me if you don't mind, if you are not already. And I guess while we're waiting, I need to decide what I want to give away for free. Anybody that's wanting to jump on tonight's action, we've actually got a nice slate of games. 2 selections within the NHL games, one being a top play. We do have a top play in NCAA basketball, and we've got 3 selections in the NBA. Almost had a 4th, but that 4th that I did not add to the card we'll do for free. So we'll give it away at some point during this live feed. Yo, Roland. No, the question is, where have you been? You know where I've been. Roland was one of my very first subscribers. Been with me since day one. I see them. I see they're very freshman heavy. I've been talking a lot about them too. You should be tuning in. I haven't said anything bad about them though, other than they're very young. And they got beat by Stephen F. Austin because of how young they were. Very inexperienced, very young, very immature, very not focused on the foul line like they should be. But that'll all come around. They've been improving each and every week. When I got back, yeah, they are. They'll come around, though. But it's like I said at the beginning of the year, I wasn't expecting anything miraculous out of UNC this year. They got Anthony, but they're still a team. They're not in rebuild, so I can't say that. They're a team that's had to put certain pieces in place that are new, which there's growing pains that come with that. But Roy is good at figuring out where the struggles really lie and how to fix them. Roy Williams is one of those coaches where when he notices struggles and he notices that his team has problems, he doesn't try to fix them immediately. He tries to see what can be fixed on its own, and then what can't be fixed, let's zone in on that and let's fix it over time to make sure that it's fixed the right way. We don't want a temporary fix. We want a fix. So in saying that, are they struggling right now? Absolutely. Are they going to continue to struggle? Probably. I would say UNC doesn't do anything outside of what they're doing right now until after the first of the year. Once we get towards middle to end of January, we're full-blown into conference play, they'll start turning that corner and everybody will go, well, oh, where's this UNC been? Well, they've been there. They just hadn't figured it out yet. It takes Roy teaching them. Same thing with Coach K. Having young guys like that, he knows how to fix the problem. The difference and the advantage that Coach K has or has had in the last 5 years that Roy hasn't had is the people that Coach K has been able to recruit. So he goes out there, he recruits these boys that are one and dones. He's kind of fallen into that, like your Bayheims and your Caliparis and all those guys, to where he can use a quick fix to win now because he knows a lot of these guys may not be there that next year. No need in getting a long-term fix for a guy that's not going to be there long-term. Roy doesn't go after the one and dones. He goes after the guys that are going to stay there, play with him, graduate, unless they are top NBA product. So he knows that a quick fix isn't going to do him any good. He's got to have a long-term fix. So that's the main difference that you see in your UNC's Duke differences right now. That's why you've seen such a quick turnaround with Duke in being able to do better and fix issues, and why North Carolina's still hanging around struggling. Dana, what's up? John Brady, what's up? Chris, what's up? Joseph, what's up? All right, we're getting some people in here now. I don't know. The thing is, can he be a one and done? Absolutely. I mean, I think we saw that in the first few games. The thing is, I think he had more attractive offers as far as where to go and where to win if he was going to be a one and done. Because here's the thing. If you're a one and done kid, like a Zion, or I'm just going to use Zion because he was the big one and done product from last year. Just because they're a one and done doesn't mean they don't want to win in that 1 year. They still want to win. They'd still love to have a national championship. They'd still love to take something away from that college basketball experience that they'll take forever. So there's a reason that you didn't see Zion go to Kansas or Kentucky, and especially North Carolina, because Roy told him straight up, if you know you're a one and done, which we think you are, don't come. I'm not looking for one and dones. I'm looking for 3 to 5 year guys. He didn't choose the best one and done school to go to. He should have gone to Kentucky or UCLA or Kansas. He shouldn't have chose Duke, but he chose Duke because he knew he's going to go with other one and dones, and he's going to play for the best one and done coach that is out there right now, which is Coach K. And don't take that the wrong way. Coach K is not a one and done coach. He's just started to roll with the one and done process because we don't know how much longer Coach K's got. But with Anthony having so many offers and so much ability to go out there and boost his draft stock in the NBA, he said, I want to come to North Carolina and I want to leave North Carolina being the best player that's ever played in the program. You're not going to go to a school like North Carolina in the shadows of your James Worthies, your Sam Perkins, your Tyler Hansboroughs, your Michael Jordans, even going back to your last year, your Joel Berrys and things like that, and be the greatest player ever in 1 year. I don't care if you scored 100 points a night. Period. So if he wants to do that, he truly means that. 3 years minimum. He's got to come back. Maybe he's blowing smoke. I don't know. He's still a little immature. We'll see. Great player. I hope he stays around. Roy really recruited him to be a long-term player. I trust Roy's judgment. We'll see. Oliver, what's up? All right, Tim, let's see what Tim's got to say. Not your fault, but some of the teams you give out in NCAA basketball are not available at local sports books in Vegas. Creighton is on TV tonight. It should be. It's not an extras game. I mean, I know that I've given out games before where people have said that, but I don't give out extras. And I don't give them out for that reason because I want everybody to play them. So if your book doesn't have maybe a local guy, there's not much I can do about that. But if you're using an accredited online book, then you should be able to play that game unless they've just been getting such lopsided action on it that, they decided to take it down, which is highly unlikely. What's up, Randy? All right. So now that we've got more people in here, let's go over a quick what we got going on. We're getting ready to do the first free play. But if you want, all the plays for today are posted. Even though it's a short slate of games, there's not a ton of action to choose from. We've got a nice little card tonight. We've got selections in NHL, NCAA, and NBA. We've got 2 top plays in 2 different sports. And you can sign up $50 for 3 days. You can get 7 days for $99. You can get a month of plays. You can get a year of plays. Whatever you want, go jump on it. Don't miss out. You've still got roughly an hour and a half before any action starts. Actually, you may have longer than that. No, excuse me. You've got 2 hours before any action starts. And most of the action that we have is later than that. So you've got 2.5 hours before the first free play goes, or the first top play goes. So plenty of time to jump on and be a part of it. I have narrowed down a couple of very big top plays that after I get done with this and round out today's action, start working on tonight, see if we can't pull the trigger on a big top play for this weekend. If so, I'll post it with the write-up, let everybody know. So stand by for that. Actually, I am. So Brent just asked if I was feeling any dogs in the NBA. So this was one that didn't make my card, but I was going to give out for free. I'm actually kind of feeling the Charlotte Hornets tonight, +6. I'm seeing a couple of 6 in the 6.5s out there. So if you can get it at 6.5, God bless you. That's what I just played. I like that game. Are the Bulls a better team? Yes. Do the Bulls have more dynamic players? Yes. Are the Bulls at home? Yes. But go back and look at the history between the Bulls and the Hornets. I mean, for the last 2 seasons, especially this season, they've been close games. Charlotte's road record is better than the Bulls' home record. I think that right now when you talk about these young guys, these young rookies that are still trying to find their own in the NBA, when they get hot, they get hot. And when they're cold, they're cold. The Hornets have 2 key players tonight that are as hot as they can be. Now, will that come to an end at some point? Yes. Who knows? Maybe tonight. But if they keep going like they're going, I see an outright upset by the Hornets. I'm not going to play for the outright upset because the Bulls are the better team. And they're the better team with Levine and White. They're the better, they're the better ball control team. They're the better defensive team. But I think 6.5 points is too much. I could see this game being decided by a bucket. So it didn't quite make the cut of a premium play, but it is something that I threw some fun money on. So we'll take the Hornets, +6 or 6.5, whatever you can get it at. Shop the line, get it at 6.5 if you can. A lot of books that I'm seeing are at 6. I just found one at 6.5, so that's what I took. Yo, Steven, what's up? Waldo, no. Like I just said, I could see an outright upset. I mean, taking them +6 or 6.5 didn't even quite make the premium cut, so I'm certainly not going to play a money line play to expect an outright upset. I could see one, but I could just as easily see the Bulls winning by 10 when it comes to that. But for fun money, I'll take 6.5 points all day. Not long, Steven. 20 minutes. Don't do halves, Waldo. I don't play halves. I don't play quarters. I don't do props. I don't do any of that. You may have to find an amateur capper for that. I play whole games and totals only. If it doesn't make the cut for a whole game or a total for the whole game, I'm not playing it. I don't even look at them. What's up, Danny? Danny, I'll be down in Tatertown Sunday. Correct, Steven. Tommy, I don't know. See, that Lakers Heat game was one of the ones I wanted to play because of the matchup that it is, but I found no value in it because I think the line's accurate. The Heat have made the best provisions to be good long term out of anybody in the NBA. Now, if we're talking being good 4, 5, 6, 7 years down the road, the Lakers are looking for wins and wins right now because we don't know how much longer Davis is going to play or LeBron's going to play. So, do I think this line is accurate? Yes. Should the Lakers win? Yes. Can Miami beat them? Yes. There's just no value on either side to make me lay any money. Danny, I'll be there for the Clemson, South Carolina basketball game. Go watch old Frank Martin get his blood pressure up. You can, Oliver. I wouldn't. You still got to worry about Russell Wilson. Lamar's done the most TV-worthy things, but he hasn't done the most impressive things. If you look at what Russell Wilson's done versus Lamar Jackson has a great team around him. And it benefits him. And it allows him to be better. If you take Russell Wilson's amazing things that he has done this year, and I'm talking about plays that he has single-handedly made happen, if you take those out, you're looking at a Seattle team that might only have 2 wins on the season. That is more impressive to me than Lamar Jackson being surrounded by an all-star cast, by a team that half will be in the Pro Bowl. And it makes it easy for him to go out there and do MVP caliber stuff. If I had to place my vote and my vote counted and I had to vote today, Russell Wilson's my vote for MVP. Lamar is a close second. I think the Lakers' defense is too good if the Lakers play defense. Look at who they're playing tonight with your Jimmy Butlers and people like that. This could turn into a shootout. Butler's very familiar with Anthony Davis. He's very familiar with LeBron James. You got to think when Butler was with Chicago and he had to play New Orleans and Cleveland on such a regular basis, he's used to these guys. This is the type of game that could turn into a shootout just as easily as it could be a defensive battle. That's why I say there's no value in this game. This is a complete layoff game. Can I do a little breakdown on the Rockets? Sure. The Rockets will probably win this game by 1,000 because the biggest waste of space in the NBA, which is James Harden, will go to the line 86 times, and he'll score 1,000 points because he will travel, he will double dribble, he will get calls favored his way, nobody will defend him, and whatever else you want to say. I hate James Harden. I hope they lose that game by 100 points and he gets mobbed outside the place. He's the most overrated pile of shit I've ever seen. That's probably not the breakdown you want, and I wasn't doing that to be a smartass towards you. That's just truly how I feel about the game. It's a crapshoot. They lose because they're actually not that good of a team together, even though they have good talent on the team. But let's face it, it's the Magic, and everybody wants James Harden to win a championship. I'm going to leave that one off, Jason. That is actually on my premium card tonight, one of multiple NBA games that I have. So I'm gonna pass on that one. I hate him. I mean, I can't stand him. And what makes me even more mad is that You have an NBA Hall of Famer that will call the game and call him elite, call him great. Give me a fucking break. James Harden is nothing more than a fucking crybaby who's learned how to shoot free throws really good. Well, when you go to the line 900 times a week, you'd figure it out eventually. You're not scoring 55 points in a game without going to the foul line every other play. I'm not liking the Sixers to do anything on a normal basis. Should they? Sure. Especially at home. But the Sixers are too iffy for me. I doubt it. I doubt it there, Mr. William. I'm not saying they couldn't. I mean, anything's possible in the NBA, but let's face it. Anybody can be a contender in the NBA because of how many teams make it to the postseason. Plus, you have wild card. But when it comes down to it, let's look at the West. Who are your real contenders? You've got the Lakers. You're going to have the Clippers when it all comes down to it. You're probably going to have the Jazz mixed in there because of how good their defense is and how they can control teams. That's really it. I mean, you're going to have the Rockets in there because James Harden will get given what he needs to be to compete, but he'll get beat. And then you come over to the East. I see the 76ers being a contender. I see the Celtics probably being a contender, and I truly see Miami being a contender. I just don't see the Timberwolves having what it takes, even if they make it to the postseason by some stretch of the imagination, them doing anything past the first divisional round they would play. There's just too much talent in the NBA right now in a core division to give the Timberwolves a true fighting chance. Harden is one player that will never deserve a ring. And if he goes into the Hall of Fame, I'll boycott the NBA forever. I'll never watch another game. I'll burn all my Bulls gear, everything. I won't even go to a Hornets game to support Michael Jordan. Truthfully, come out on top in the East? Are we talking like come out on top as far as go to the finals, or who is the top in the East going into the postseason? Because if you're asking me who I think is going to go to the finals, I don't know. And it's way too early to even talk about it. Who do I think is going to be the top team in the East when we're going into the playoffs? Who's going to, have home court? Who's going to get their early rest? I think Philly. If they stay healthy. There's just too much talent on that team to not do it. If they don't do it this year, then you might as well start dumping players and start your rebuild process over again. You can't do it now with everything you got. You're not going to do it with one more key piece, which is too much that I hear out of that fan base. We just need one more piece. How many more pieces you need to add before you do anything? Would you want Allen Iverson to come back? Because he'd probably outplay half those guys. You shouldn't have got rid of Jimmy Butler. Or, I tell you, better than this, you shouldn't have got rid, as much as I hate to say it because I don't like the guy, shouldn't have got rid of J.J. Redick. You basically gifted Brooklyn on that one. I mean, you gave them a gift. That's one of the most consistent three-point shooters you'll ever see. I like his face. Fuck you, Theo Epstein. I'm so pissed off at him. See, that's what I'm saying. The Pacers could make a finals run in the East. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to predict for the finals now. I'm not even going to try. I just think regular season going into postseason, Phillies are going to be, or I say Philly is going to be at the top of the mountain in the East, in my opinion. Saying that they stay healthy. If every team was as healthy as they could be and we knew they were going to stay that way, I'd make my predictions. And I'd say that the Lakers are going to win it all. Or the Clippers. It's going to be a Western team this year, I do believe. All right, we got 40 people in here right now. We got only 7 likes. I need 32 people to go hit that like button right now before I give another free play. And this one's going to be a premium on the card tonight. But until we get 40 likes, not doing it. Everybody's in here. Takes a second. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. And I'll give out another free play. And this one is one directly from my card. Oh, here they come. Colton, William Hill obviously takes it. Five Dimes takes it for the most part. Bovada takes them, but I don't use Bovada. Bet DSI takes them. A couple of my local guys take them. MyBookie.ag takes them. Pretty much anybody I use takes them. We're getting there. 22. Only need 18 more. We're going to give away a premium. And I'll even let you guys decide what sport it's in. So you guys may end up choosing a top play and you don't even know it. Colton, you do me a favor? Oh, 15 away. 14 away. 13. Twelve more. Colton may not be in here anymore. Tommy, you do me a favor? Okay, that's fine. Colton, will you run the chat for 2 minutes while we're waiting on the rest of these likes to come in? I'm going to go refill this cup. Only 10 away, guys. Okay, Tommy, that's fine. One of you, either Colton or Tommy, one, run this chat while I'm gone. I'm going to step away for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. refill this coffee cup. We're going to come back right at 31 likes. We should be at 40 by the time I get back. We're going to do a free premium play. So just monitor the chat. Answer anybody's questions if they come and ask why I'm not here or want to bitch about it. Because I will be right back and we'll start giving away some shiz. So Tommy, Colton, either one of you, run the chat. I'll be back in a moment. We are 9 likes away. All right, I am back. I need to plug my computer in, though. All right, we're at 34 likes. 6 more to go. Four more to go. All right, I'm going to go plug my computer in. Give me 20 seconds. By the time I come back, we should have 4 likes, guys. Come on, let's give away a free premium play. Give me 2 seconds. Let me plug this in so it doesn't die on us. All right, we should be good now. 2 more. 2 more likes. Whoever has not hit the like button, hit it. Once we hit 40 likes, free premium play. One more. Bingo. There it is. Jerry Valdez saves the day. All right. So here we are. We're going to give away a free premium play. Now, listen. Here's how we're going to do this. I have plays in NBA, in college basketball, and in the NHL. Okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you guys where my top play lies. I'm not going to do that. It's not fair to my paying clients. You guys tell me, we're going to take a vote as to what play you guys want, what sport. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Everybody can go in and tell me NBA, NHL, or college. Go now. What I see the most of, I will pick from. Go. Okay. I'm seeing some NBA, hockey, college, hockey. Right now, hockey's in the lead. All right, we got another NBA, another NHL, another college. Hockey. All right, let's go ahead and stop it there. Everybody wants hockey. Let's do hockey. Now, I have 2 selections in the NHL tonight. Okay? I'm going to give you guys one. And I tell you, you guys need to look at this. And I'm going to give you the play that I know everybody will be able to play. Some people say that their local books don't take certain things, so we'll eliminate that to make sure that everybody can play. The Colorado Avalanche tonight are playing the New Jersey Devils in Denver. All right? Line opened up at 235 in favor of Colorado. It shot up to 265 almost immediately. And then a lot of heavy action came in mid-afternoon today on New Jersey to bring it down to about 240. Seeing some 245s, you know. I've had one before, man. I don't really like them. They're too big. I don't like, because this is not just like, this is my chill out room too, so I like to enjoy it. So, obviously we're not going to lay 240 or 245 with Colorado, but listen, there's a few key reasons I believe that there was action coming in on New Jersey today. And it's because Colorado is dealing with some injury right now. A couple of significant injuries. Something that definitely affects the team. But their front line has been everything for them this season, and their front line is healthy. And what is their front line? It is the best in all of hockey. That's number one. Number two, you have the second worst defense in all of hockey within New Jersey. But guess what you have the number one in with New Jersey? The worst frontline defense in New Jersey. Well, now you have the worst frontline defense going up against the strongest and best frontline offense in hockey. You're playing in higher elevation. Colorado, the rest is not really a factor. Jersey is going to get worn out quicker than Colorado anyway because of the elevation. Jersey's just flat out a bad team. The key piece here is, though, the reason that I'm willing to lay the puck line with the Avalanche here is because of the fact of those front lines. The worst front line defense going up against the best front line offense in all of hockey. You have the elevation factor, so we know Colorado's going to be able to outdo them on a stamina level. And you still have Colorado that's fighting for, we're not even going to talk about postseason yet. It's nowhere even close. But I'm telling you, you're going to see Colorado in the postseason. And you're going to see them hopefully be able to make a run because they do hold home ice advantage probably better than anybody in the Western Conference. Truth be told. I like Colorado a lot tonight, and if you look at the line, Colorado's laying 245, 240 in some spots. A lot of times on a puck line play, you'd see plus $1.10, plus $1.20, something like that. You're seeing right at this very second, minus $1.05 to even take the puck line. The odds makers like the puck line a lot tonight too. They have faith in Colorado. They think that Colorado wins by multiple goals. I don't necessarily see a blowout because of some key injuries, but I see them being able to control the game, control the lead, and then come the end when New Jersey starts to tank due to just being completely out of energy, that's when you'll see Colorado pull away by 2, if not 3 goals. So I like Colorado tonight on the puck line. I played it at a little bit of plus money. We were plus $1.05, or no, excuse me, it was plus 100. So it's basically even money. But right now you'd probably lay minus $1.05, maybe minus $1.10 if your book, is that way. But you're not laying hardly anything, and I'm confident in Colorado tonight. That is a play directly off my card. Well, how about that, guys? That wasn't too hard, was it? Got 40 likes, got a free premium play. Can't beat it, can you? I just set off my car alarm. Nothing yet, Patrick. I'm gonna work on NFL tomorrow. So I've got practice reports. Haven't read them yet for basically the entire week. So I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Once I get all games out for tomorrow, because right now I'm working on a big top play. So that's where all of my focus is now that today's games are taken care of, and that's gonna be my only focus until that's done. Once I get tomorrow's plays done, out, and taken care of, it'll be all NFL until I get those done. So no real opinion. I think the Cowboys are done. And people can blame Jason Garrett. He's definitely part of the problem, but he's not, as big of a problem as someone like Matt Nagy. Puck line, yes, Waldo. Minus 1.5 goals. As far as I know. I haven't heard any otherwise. But he probably will be on minute restriction. I would assume. Don't take that as a for sure thing, but I would assume that he would be. Colton, I just responded to your email. I don't know what happened. It's kind of hard for a team to win a game when they're only averaging 5 shots on goal every period. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it was pretty pathetic if you ask me. – . . . . . – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – Give me just 1 second, guys. I gotta make another little wager here. All right, Joseph. See you. Yeah, we've given out some free plays. Done a little college basketball talk. And that's really all we can go over today, guys. I mean, it's such a slim card. I mean, I can't really give away a ton more because that would just be. I've already given away one premium play that's directly off of the card that my paying clients get. So it's kind of difficult to give away too much more without, you know, doing wrong by my paying clients. I mean, we can do another breakdown on another game if you'd like me to, but we've pretty much broken down damn near every NBA game. Give me just a second, guys. Let me answer these last two emails. All right, let's get back to this chat. All right, let's see. Kawhi active tonight. I haven't time to look. As far as I know, the report that I read said he was active and in the lineup for tonight. Now, what that means as far as how deep he'll go, that remains to be seen. I mean, obviously, I don't think they have too tall of a task against Minnesota, but they are on the road. But Kawhi is active tonight. Sean, it's usually $4,000. Now, let me tell you what that comes with. That's every premium play, every daily top play, every game of the week, game of the month, game of the year, future play, every season, even NASCAR, every sport. If it gets released on my site, you get it for 365 days, no questions asked. If you roll everything up that you would have to buy to get all that separately, you would be paying just north of $18,000. I sell it for $4,000. Sean, you've been tuning into me for a long time. If you want, I will extend the discount that I did for Black Friday and Cyber Monday to you, which gives it 50% off for $2,000. Please do not promote that on social media that I'm doing it, because I'm not doing it for everyone. But you are welcome to send me an email, chase@chasewins.com. I will immediately reply back to you and tell you how you can get it for that price if you are interested. That's a one-time offer, and at midnight that offer goes away. Just keep that in mind. Already went over the Lakers. I think there's no value in that game. What's up, Keith? No. One of the plays was, I guess more of a lean than anything, was the Hornets plus 6.5. The premium play that we did was the Colorado Avalanche on the puck line minus $1.05. I think the Bucks are regressing just a little bit, which is to be expected, and I think they should. I think they need to back off a little bit, stop trying to beat teams into the ground by 40, go out there, pull out wins, let Giannis, let's make sure he gets back to full health, because, I mean, they're right now they're in a runaway, and they want to keep it that way. And in the NBA, style points don't matter. Just go win. So we may see a little regression from them for the next few weeks. Just keep that in mind. They're a great covering team, but I think we may see a little trend of them, going on over the next couple of weeks where they win but don't cover. Just like the Kings right now, and the odds makers haven't even caught up to it yet. Right now, the best cover team in the NBA at this point in time for the past 12 games has been the Sacramento Kings. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk it? They're trying to be. It's going to take a little time. Their defense is still trying to figure it out. They can be the same slow-paced team. Right now, the only thing that's keeping them in games is by picking up their pace and being more offensive-minded than defense, which is the opposite of what they've been for the last 2 years. Their defense will start gelling again. And I think after the All-Star break, we'll see Memphis be one of those defensive teams of last year. There's still things they're trying to figure out. They're trying to implement some new things into that rotation, and I think it's just there's a little bit of growing pains there. Yep, Carlos already given the free plays. The free lean, and I do mean lean, was the Charlotte Hornets plus 6.5. And the free premium play was the Colorado Avalanche in the NHL on the puck line, minus 1.5 at minus $1.05. We've broke down a bunch of games, but I'm not recapping all those again. check something here. Yes, they do. Especially with that front line. Waldo, I can't give out a play on every one of the games, man. I've got a lot of paying clients that pay for a reason. I've given my opinion on quite a few games here, giving you a premium play off the card, giving you a play in the NBA. We're gonna leave it at that. For today. But don't worry. Usually I would give away a lot more, but it's just a slim card today. It's just a slim card, and I've still got to make sure that my paying clients get taken care of. They pay to play, so I got to make sure that I take care of them. All right. All right, guys. Well, I think this has been a pretty good live show considering I didn't even plan on going live today. Giving away a couple free plays, one premium. Had some good talk, some good breakdown, had good interaction from everybody. So I think we'll wrap it up here. I've got one game starting in 24 minutes. That is the only, no, excuse me. I do not have one starting in 24 minutes. I've got one starting in an hour and 11 minutes. Is my first game of the night. Everything else is later than that. So if you want all the action for tonight, the premiums, the top plays, everything, you have a little over an hour to sign up. 3-day packages starting at $50. 7-day packages starting $99. We got month plays on sale right now for a month package. And Sean, make sure you reach out to me before midnight if you'd like to get on the 1-year all access. Most of the people in this chat are 1-year all access members, so you are welcome to reach out to them, and they can attest to how valuable it really is no matter what you wager. So make sure you reach out to me. I'll tell you how you can get it, because obviously it is not on the site for that price, and I'm not going to make it that price. So email me, and I'll show you the way around that price, and I get it to you for half price. But that is only valid until midnight tonight. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for now. I got a couple of wagers I'm going to get in and finish up spreading some money around on. A couple of emails I need to send and one customer I need to call back. And I need to do that all in the next hour. So I'm going to do that. I may be back tomorrow. I know I won't be live on Sunday. If I get the chance in the morning, I'll go live. It's all going to depend on how busy we are with this big top play, if I have the top play. Hopefully, I'll be able to lock it in tonight, post it tonight with the write-up and everything, kind of like we did on the game of the month last week with the Clemson-Virginia over. Easy blowout winner. So stay tuned for that. If I do have it, once it is posted, I will send everyone an email as well as post it on social media so you can jump on early before before there's any line movement, if there is any line movement. So that way we can hammer a huge game to step out on for the weekend. So all right, guys, that's it. So lean Charlotte Hornets plus 6.5. Free premium play Colorado Avalanche on the puck line minus $1.05. Go subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the like button. And I will see you guys back one way or another, whether it be just for a free play or for a live show tomorrow. And email if you got any questions. Sign up if you're not signed up. Sean, I'll be looking for your email. And let's go out there and hammer another day and do what we do every day and crush these books. Love you guys. Appreciate you. And I will see you back tomorrow.